So, any ideas on how to bring up potentially being a system to a therapist? First and foremost, I do not believe you should have to hunt down a psychiatrist, a psychologist. This should be something that can be diagnosed in a therapy room by a master's level clinician. DID is not rare. I want to put that out there. It is not rare. It is prevalent, pardon me, as schizophrenia and bipolar. Something I would recommend for you is to take stock of your symptoms, or what, in fact, if you don't know, like, well, I don't know, like the symptoms or like the names or what is in your life, what is happening that might lead you to believe, "Ugh, this is not the norm of people's experiences." What I do have on our website, and I will link this below in the comments, is an Excel checklist. So something that we do when we have the DSM, we look for differential diagnoses. So it's kind of giving the therapist a, hey, these are the symptoms that I think I can endorse, like distinct identity states, internal conversations, time loss, depersonalization, derealization, did things I don't remember, others say I was different names, pronouns, ages. Now, this is not diagnostic, of course. This is just something you can bring to your therapist to be able to say, like, hey, I endorsed these particular cues, and it brought up the differential diagnoses to consider and why they look similar, clues that favor dissociative disorder, and clues um, that favor a differential, what to check or ask next, and any notes that need to be added. So I recommend going through that. It's just on our website, the um, dissociative disorder resources. You scroll down, there's some other files there. You click on that file, download it. You will have to accept to edit, of course, and then just go through that. Bring it to your therapist. Say, hey, this is what I'm looking at. A red flag would be if they shut you down. Move on. I hate to say that, but they should not shut you down. They should be listening to you with open ears and a closed mouth, and say, this absolutely could be a possibility. Let's look into it further, and then go from that point. Again, you should not have to hunt down a psychiatrist, a psychologist. Now, I can't speak for every state, what levels they allow. You could utilize the SCID-D. There is the MID that's available. These are diagnostic tools. And as long as you have proper training, these can be used as well. So first and foremost, go through this checklist. You know, you got to know yourself as best as you can first to be able to bring it up to somebody else. So take a look. I hope this helps. Any other questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.